do see the, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Lord Apollos is breaking out the Glacial Augment Tom Kench. There is
Yeah, I was
one
going to talk
true-
about last game on the Scion. If you get Glacial Augment, if you just get one hit with your passive, you basically they can't escape. They just die to your passive.
Oh yeah, that's why I always rush Frozen Melon on Scion and ARAM. It's great because you catch people off guard. They're like, "Why can't I escape?" And you're just wailing away at them with your fists, just like
Oh yeah.
clattering them. It's
Oh,
the
I hate
best.
Scion and ARAM. He just like suicides constantly, and you just have to constantly deal with this like 5,000 HP Juggernaut that can one shot.
I mean, but
Or
that's
not one
constant
shot, but
Dark
just like.
Harvest stacks you're getting.
Oh yeah, that too. Anyways, did you see Arbitration on the or Arbition? It's Arbition, not Arbitration. You screwed me up. It's Arbition. On the Jax jungle once again. Game point comes out for Crimnar this time around. One does not go the Relic Shield build, just goes for the standard mana crystal.
It's interesting, because usually you see the Relic Shield just so you can walk up and Q him for 15 gold. Then it also gives you the extra health and a bit of health regen just to help get through your kind of crappy laning phase. Although
Yeah.
it's not as crappy anymore with all the defensive runes, the Gangplank.
Yeah, no, that's been my major frustration with Gangplank recently. It feels like he like doesn't even lose lane anymore. He just kind of sits there and pokes you out.
Yeah, because he's like one of the few champs who can go Celestial Body.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him, this time he's against the Ornn in the top lane. Ornn, somebody who can pretty easily shrug off all that poke from Gangplank and hit him hard with his own damage.
Yep, or known for having some pretty high damage values for a tank.
Yeah, especially in the early game. So, did a good job there. In the mid lane, we have the Azir and Orianna. Orianna on the side of Auburn this time around.
Yep, looking like worlds in the mid lane.
Hmm. I'm trying to I'm just mixed up because of sides. So the Tom Kench also switched teams. Tristana once again for the side of UNC though.
Look, Auburn has
Oh,
club tags.
Pop-Tart's here. He does land the spear onto Gangplank. Uses the Q first though, means he does not get quite as much execute damage. Still flashes in though and gets the kill afterwards. Meanwhile, we got the explosive shot onto Varus. Jax is here as well. He gets the stun. Trying to do as much damage as he can. Ignite came out, flash forward for the last auto tag. Another kill goes over, or actually, first kill for UNC goes over to Arbition.
Arbition gonna be happy getting down on this Jax. And I'm just joshing, getting the Cole first back, which is interesting, because Varus, he typically goes Ginsus, which has a nice build path. With that money, he could have probably just gone like Dagger or Repellable, but I guess he's valuing the extra sustaining Cold ramp from Cole here.
Yeah, I could see getting Cole though, because it is kind of awkward. Gwynsu's is great for you get the pickaxe and you get the recurve bow, and those are both fine. But then you have like this almost 2,000 gold, it feels like, of you get a blasting wand and you have to finish the item, and that part really sucks. So I could see getting the coals to make that time period shorter when we get there.
For sure. But we see Dravenbot respond on the back with some boots. Boots are gonna help him just have the extra mobility to dip and die from skill shots, not necessarily gonna help him in combat. And Pop-Tart is offering a return gank top, it looks like.
Yeah, Nidalee's looking for it. Arbition's in the area. Pop-Tart comes in here, does get the knockup. That's going to be a guaranteed spear coming in. Now they're going to do as much damage as they can here. Nidalee pounces in, gets the E again. Does not hit the Q, I don't think, or if she did. Did it early once again.
Arbition on the side here coming in.
Yeah, and that's a very low HP Nidalee, so they're going to want to get away. Does get the charge though, and everybody's safe.
Battle of the Aerie procs in the mid lane. Both exchanging a mutual Aerie.
Yeah, I'm not really sure which one I like more between Aerie and Comet for Azir in the mid lane. Because it feels like with Comet, you can guarantee to get it off just by, hitting the Q. But Aerie is always obviously up more often, so I can see that one as well.
Yeah. Plus also Aerie is guaranteed.
Yeah, that too. Well, I mean, like, with Comet on Azir, it's also pretty much guaranteed. It's mainly the cooldown difference there.
pretty quiet early. Well, pretty quiet early game mid at least. Bot and top
Yeah.
there has been a bit more action.
Yeah, these junglers are both really running the game with the way they're ganking right now. No real solo kills or isolated kills in lanes. Lots of jungle pressure though.
Gold's even, but you do see some slight gold leads on each side. For Auburn, their jungler, their jungler has a slight gold lead. And then on the side of UNC, their support has a slight gold lead. But that's about it.
Yeah. No, this is not going to be a any huge power spikes one way or the other yet.
Yeah,
as far as gold differences go.
Kripnar also has a slight gold lead, but that's because he's GP.
Yeah, he also has the CS lead though, which is not standard for GP. At least it shouldn't be standard for GP. It's more and more standard, it feels like.
Get caught out here a little. Opposing Mango's a
yeah,
little too...
Azir has to watch out. He has no mana. Lulu catches onto that though and does turn to be aggressive. Pop-Tart's also there. Explosive shot fully procced onto Varus in the bottom lane at the same time.
Explosive shot not going to be doing as much damage as you think it would, since Dravenbot doesn't have any AD right now, just staying in the door and shield and boots.
Yep, sorry. You see Jax and Nidalee spot each other out in the jungle. Azir is here though, and has a bit more mana than last time. Nidalee doesn't care though, goes in. Azir alright, does get the Orion ultimate down. Gameplaying ultimate comes out as well, but that's not going to be enough to stop them from getting the kill onto the Azir there.
Really good by Bubba Hotep there, even though Pop-Tart leaked in and had a pretty clear, easy shockwave. He decided to hold onto that, figuring Fuzzy Mangoes would try and flash out or dash out. And in the end, that did help net him that one kill for his team.
Yeah, exactly. So well played there. We see Auburn being a little bit more aggressive here in the top lane now. Does have the CS lead, although it's a huge wave pushing into Gangplank's turret, so he should be able to catch up here.
See the bot lane backing. Oh no.
Gets interrupted.
Here comes the ulti out of Trixie.
Yeah, Kripnar actually gets hit by a lot of damage from Trixie. Trixie, low on mana though, runs around, takes a ton of turret shots, and Kripnar gets the kill.
Unfortunate.
Just want to make sure we're synced up. I'm at like 824, 5. Actually, wait a second. Jax comes in here for the kill on to Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart took a lot of turret shots and died.
Really good positioning there by Arbish, and also you're like a quarter second ahead of me. It's like
yeah, I thought I was a little bit ahead of you. So
there's now a 2-0 Jax, and that is gonna be scary going into this game. We do see the 6 flash ping in chat coming out.
Yeah. I mean, at least he got the kill though.
Right.
Would have been execute otherwise. Yeah, kind of interesting plays around that top lane turret though.
I just think the pings were because that Jax flash wasn't technically necessary because the tower shot had the kill.
Yeah.
I don't know. Friendly DM between friends. And this is an Inferno possibly for UNC. Nope, they're gonna back them up. Oh no, they're just pulling it out.
For sure. Top lane, more pushing back and forth. Inferno Dragon looking to be contested here by Auburn, it looks like. Maybe just going to be it. Yeah, just going to be a lot of poke. Smite comes in through though. Orbition secures it. Inferno Drake for UNC.
That's pretty big, getting the Infernal on over to their team. Considering basically all, well, 4 of their team members will make good use out of it. The only person who won't is Lord Apollo's most likely.
Yeah, and that's really nice compared to the standard for... Oh wait, actually Varus ultimate coming through here onto Lord Apollo's. He gets killed before he can even pop his shield. Dravenbot does manage to like a jump away. But yeah, usually with Infernal Dragons, you only see maybe the mid and AD carry get it when you have like a tank tops and jungles. So, very high value Drake for the side of UNC this game.
just gonna fall back
Orange,
armor for a
yeah.
little bit.
Orin looks like he's trying to push his weight around.
He does
Throw his weight
still
around.
carry a bit of a CS lead. It's not huge, but 10 CS is pretty nice.
Yeah, it seems like we've seen that CS lead switch both ways so far. Right now in the favor of Orin.
The top lane CS lead seesaw.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Gangplank doesn't have any huge item spikes. Actually, Sonic Rocket jumps forward, just gets a few explosive shots going on to Varus. But yeah, Gangplank basically just has not any huge power spikes right now versus the ninja mentality of Orin to really negate a lot of his damage.
Yeah, and
So,
to talk about that, well, small bot lane all in, even though Varus does have a really powerful first item spike, since he is only staying on the pickaxe and dagger, Dravenbot actually has the advantage here. So he is able to go for those aggressive trades, and the Lord follows behind him to gobble him up if there's any retaliation. He is safe to go.
Yep. Orin does toss out the ultimate here, trying to get the knockup onto Gangplank, and does. Flash came out for Grimnar and doesn't get anywhere, though. Nidalee in potential danger here from Arbition. Arbition can do out a lot of damage here if Pop-Tart isn't careful, but he's really low HP now and runs into the turret and dies to Truxie. Great 2-for-0 play for the side of Auburn in the top lane.
Yeah, the Ornn ulti did knock up Arbition as he's walking towards the top lane, and that did buy Auburn some precious extra seconds to just DPS down Grimnar.
True, I didn't actually see that. Good catch.
At least I'm pretty sure not.
No, I could see how that would happen based on the trajectories and all that.
The physics involved in League of Legends.
Hey, dude, Truxie's just a god. Didn't even have a ward, but just knew that Jax is coming up. Gets a knockup.
Like, Truxie's mind was just cosplaying a TI-83, doing a million calculations a second to get that knockup.
Oh yeah, alright. A little bit of aggression here in the bottom lane on the side of Auburn. Gets a lot of damage out without any being traded back onto them. Great play there. Gotta watch out, I'm just joshing pretty low on mana here. So he's gonna back up.
Yeah, and Auburn has a slight gold lead right now, 2k in their favor, nothing to write home about, but it is a gold lead nonetheless.
Yeah. And this is about the same gold lead that UNC had at this point last game. So they could potentially, we could see the snowball the same way we did last game if Auburn plays this well.
Yep, and I'm just joshing has now picked up the recurve bow with the pickaxe, and has even more attack speed with the Berserker's Greaves. So now he should have pretty decent trading power, especially if he gets the Lulu attack speed with the Pix bonus from Hark.
Yep.
But Dravenbot might always get a lucky crit or two, since 20% crit is 20%. You never...
Yeah.
Because there are times where you're just sitting on like 10 or 20% crit, and then you just get some lucky crit to win the trade, and you're like, okay.
Oh yeah, it's always very tilting when, you know, they toss out that one auto attack. Oh wait, that's a crit. Tahm Kench ultimate's in here with the Jax. It's going to be a stun onto Lulu. We have to out Varus as well when take over ton of damage here. Lulu uses her ultimate to keep Varus alive, sacrificing herself. Ornn teleported in, but isn't going to be able to do anything there. Does get consumed by Tahm Kench. Dies before he can do anything else, but Azir dies on the backside. 2 Pop-Tart in the solo kill. Actually, Orianna helped with that, my bad. Arbition very low HP here. Baba Hotep flashes in, does get the kill onto him, plus the shockwave captures Dravenbot as well, rather. Consumed for as long as possible, but dies as soon as she comes out of his mouth, stomach thing, whatever it is. And Tahm Kench, sole survivor. What initially looked really bad for the side of Auburn actually ends up in their favor. They just have to watch out for the damage onto the top turret from Grimnar.
Yep.
But even if he does kill that, it's going to be a 1-for-1 turrets plus the kill lead.
Pop-Tart and Baba Hotep have really good counter ganks there. Grimnar deciding not to TPN, so that was effectively kind of a 5 versus 4. Pop-Tart was able to solo kill Fuzzy Mangoes, and then Baba Hotep was able to just pick off some stragglers himself.
Yeah. I don't think it was quite a solo kill. I think Pop-Tart had a little bit of help from Boba Hotep there. Azir comes in. I think he was looking for the shuffle, but the quick polymorph does keep them out of that. Actually, no, shuffle was on cooldown. Might be. That would have been sick, though, if it wasn't. Still a great polymorph from Ulu. Would have shut down the shuffle if it was available. Alright. Scuttle Crab goes over to the side of UNC. Let's see if... Oh, actually, this is in a bit of a bad spot here. Boba Hotep does get caught out by the Emperor's Divide, but the huge ultimate comes in. Boba Hotep survives, and they do as much damage as they can, but it's still not going to be enough. Dravenbot flashes over the wall, looking for Boba Hotep, does kill him. Barrier was not enough. Dravenbot still alive, taking a lot of damage here. Dragon almost misses him off, but gets away from this because of the speed boost from the Scuttle Crab. Now we see Arbition go back in, just get the stun and the kill onto Varus. Now Shuxi in a bit of a tough spot. Potentially going to be able to get away. Does pop the ultimate. Does get the knock-up onto Jax with that. Could get the kill here on our Ambition, actually. But Tahm Kench eats him up. Now we see the flash forward. Kark gets the kill regardless, but Shuxi still goes down. We see the ultimate here from Tahm Kench. Kark has kill pressure onto Fuzzy Mangoes. Potentially. Presence of Mind is not available. But now Kark, yeah. Glacial Augment plus the Tongue Lashes. Takes him down. Azir takes the kill. Meanwhile, Krimnar pushing in the top lane, Dravenbot pushing in the bot lane. 2 turrets plus the teamfight win for UNC does put them back in the gold lead.
Yeah, well, only by 100, but still, gold lead.
Oh yeah. Actually, we see Nidalee go for the Rod of Ages here. I don't see that very often on jungle Nidalees these days. Krimnar actually taking a ton of damage here. Does get hit by the Shockwave. Dissonance doesn't hit, but the Airy and I think a Scorch helped out there too to get that kill.
But yeah, you don't see Roa too much these days. From what I've seen, Nidalees, they typically like the Athene second, just so they can help support a little, because Nidalee does fall off in the late game. Sure, her spears will still do a lot of damage, it's just she can't really jump into fights and she can't provide much utility outside of her heal.
And Athene is worth a decent amount of AP too. Plus a bigger heal, always nice. Looks like Auburn's going to go for this Mountain Dragon. Always great to take that away from a Tristana when you can. That said, this is a bit dangerous. Krimnar is not there. He can teleport in. Of course, he has his ultimate as well.
The thing is, Krimnar has had his TP available for most of this game, but he's never chosen to really TP into a fight, just opting to split push.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard for Gangplank to TP into a fight, to be fair. See Boba Hotep does cut off the entrance there from the side of UNC. Backs off though, and they do get in. Looking for this turret potentially. Pop-Tart in a bit of danger here from Arbition, but does manage to go into the safety of the team. Actually, huge dissonance does come in. Gets a solo kill onto Azir. Varus ultimate does come in onto Tahm Kench as well. Of course, the Ornn Ram will end his life as well. This is a 5 versus 3 push on this mid lane. See how much they can wave clear. What'd you say, sorry?
Oh, how many Dark Harvest stacks is Pop-Tart at? Oh, it looks like 120-ish.
Yeah, 124.
Because 150 is the magic number where you get it and just lasts forever.
Yeah, once you can just keep that thing on there for 3 minutes, it's kind of nice.
Yeah, just a little.
It's a small increase from 20 seconds. Yeah, exactly.
My god. Like, if you play ARM, you probably know since you always take Dark Harvest, but just going from the 20-second timer to a 3-minute timer feels so good.
Oh yeah, I mean, like in ARAM, you're already getting a soul every 20 seconds at least anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it depends. Like, basically, it really kicks in if you die or if there's a lull in the fight.
Yeah, true. With Nidalee here, her Dark Harvest stacks are oftentimes going to come from a jungle camp, so unless she cleared a jungle camp in the last 20 seconds, she won't have that available at the starts of fights. But now she will. Or, relatively soon she will, rather. Winsu's finished up for Varus. Looks like he's going for the Runans next.
Yep, on the opposing side, Dravenbot sitting on the BF pickaxe and Shiv. I think he has enough here to finish off the IE. Yeah, he should. He's backing
Yeah.
up now. Gonna buy it. Oh, there we go.
There it is. Actually, no, Tristana's not really ahead in gold here. Is a slightly more powerful spike though.
Because,
until Varus finishes the second item.
Yeah, Tristana is only gonna get stronger. Like once she hits 3 items, then it's just super scary kind of game over, especially with the Infernal backing her up. Whereas Varus, he gets a really hard spike at Ginsu's, and then after that it's just like smaller spikes. Like they're still spikes, but they're nowhere near as powerful as, well, just how multiplicatively crit attack speed and AD stack.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of the same thing with Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is a Gwynsu's builder now. Used to think of him as a late game scaler. Now he's a mid game champion. His crit is strong. And do get the dissonance onto Tom Kench, but no damage to follow up. Great game here from Bubba Hotep so far, have to say.
Yeah.
Been in all the places you need to be. Gets all the tons of kills with these shockwaves.
And we do see two control words down here for UNC. One is going to be pinged out by Trixie, and I see me found the other. But,
They just don't care, dude.
yeah, I'd like to see some more control words on the map.
Yep.
See a few refillable potions that could be sold. Like,
We saw some big burst onto Fuzzy Mangoes there from a Orianna Dissonance over a wall. So he's at half HP to start this siege out. Looks like Gangplank's walking down. He's going to clear out mid real quick on his way.
Yeah.
But once again, Auburn sieging.
Yeah. And going back to the control word things for just a second, I'm just joshing is kind of a big offender.
Oh, wait 1 second. Orianna Ultimate does come in, gets the knockup onto Arbition and Azir. But Arbition does get the counter strike. It's going to do a ton of damage to Pop Tart here. It takes a huge cannonball, but will get out without losing too much HP. Also have her heal available, so shouldn't stay low too long.
Not to mention, Card can always just drop the, oh, what's her ulti called again? Hugify? No, that's what she shouts.
It's, Wild Growth.
Right.
Yeah, I always think it's like Hugify or Gigantify or something. Alright, actually, Arbition taking a ton of damage here. Dravenbot decides to go in regardless. Wild Growth comes out onto Varus, so he can stay alive. Arbition flashes over, gets the stun onto Bubble Hotep with the flash away. Varus ultimate comes in, there's a huge shockwave as well. Does quite touch Tom Kench and Jax. Jax gets eaten up for a second, but goes down immediately after, as Bubble Hotep staying alive with close to 0 HP. I'm just Josh and actually flashes straight in onto Fuzzy Mangoes, but the Emperor's Divide comes out, slows his damage down a ton, and Bubba Hotep really low on HP, so can't really help to keep this going. Krimnar finishes off the kill onto Lulu.
Yeah, you just gotta wonder, how is Bubba Hotep low?
Oh, Pop-Tart comes in, rather. Does get the kill onto Fuzzy Mangoes. Potentially could go for something onto Krimnar. Does not have 2-item spike quite yet, but really dangerous here. Especially for Bubba Hotep. Oh, it does get the shield though. Manages to stay alive.
And how is Bubba Hotep staying alive?
I don't know, dude. He's playing well. Being careful. Dravenbot gets the kill in the mid lane, but inner turret went down bottom lane for the side of Auburn.
You got that a little mixed up.
What?
You said the inner turret on the bottom lane in exchange for killing mid.
No, I mean that it happened. The turret they were sieging died.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the one turret Dravenbot blocked on mid.
Oh, no. Alright. Ocean Dragon goes over to the side of UNC. They pick up something on the back of the fight.
Ocean Dragon not really the best here. Not gonna really. It's not gonna be really big at all. I mean,
it's a bit late for it now. Is basically the thing.
Yeah.
It would have been great onto the side of Auburn though, just because of how low Bubba Hotep's gotten in these fights, plus the mana cost that Nidalee often has to deal with. But actually, Tom Kench in a bit of a bad spot here. Does get knocked up by the Owen ultimate and the Varus ultimate. Getting locked up so far and goes down. Bubba Hotep's on a rampage.
Yeah, that is one member down, so Baron might be the call here. There are still 4 members from Auburn, including a Smite. I'm sorry,
yeah.
UNC.
Gotta be careful here.
And how fast I'm just dropping attacks.
Yeah, Bubba Hotep taking some damage there. Ambition did go in, but Counter-Strike's down now. Gangplank ultimate comes in, but the shuffle comes in. Does catch Varus. He's going to take a ton of damage, but he's managed to stay alive because of Lulu. Does eventually go down. Baron goes over to Nidalee. Arbition's still alive, gets the kill on Nidalee. Does another kill for Dravenbot, and somehow Arbition got the kill onto Orianna as well. I thought he was done for, but now Orin, the last one alive with the Baron buff, wants to keep that if he can. Maybe able to get out here. Maybe.
Because he's gonna get slowed by the barrels, and that's definitely...
No, dodge the barrel, just gets stunned up though, and then it's going to take a ton of damage here. Ambition gets traded over, but that's no Baron buffs left on the side of Auburn.
That's actually kind of bad. Losing all 5 of your Baron buffs means Baron is just flat gold. But since all 5 of your members are dead, that opens up the map right here to UNC. You're seeing Dravenbot take some camps back. And
yeah,
there is also a big smashing into that tower.
Yep. It's really just, I'm really surprised Jax managed to stay alive in that Baron pit for so long. Even if Popdog got the kill on that Baron, I feel like Jax should have been pretty dead there.
So Dravenbot bought a Caulfield's. I'm imagining that might go into a Maw, but usually you want the Hex Drinker first. Maybe it's just a matter of gold, or maybe he's going for Death's Dance. I'm not sure.
I have no idea, actually.
But both
could not tell you on this
have
one.
hit their 3-item spike. But by now, Tristana is definitely outscaling. She's getting a lot scarier than this Varus, and the later this game goes, he'll only get even scarier, as I've mentioned previously.
I mean, we saw Varus really starting to pop off in that last fight. And the potential is always there for the Varus, especially with all these attack speed buffs and everything from the Lulu.
For sure. Because with his new passive, just the attack speed bonuses he can get after champion kills or assists is nutty. And then just being able to auto that fast with all the on-hit effects and then just dropping his bonus stats can make him still do pretty good damage.
Yeah, for sure. Leandry's finished up for both mid laners. Double Pen's going to be helping out there. Void Staff also for Orianna, though. So
Void Staff going to be really helpful if you're starting to see UNC members pick a single R with a Hex Drinker and a Spectre Scowl.
What, maybe a Maw for Tristana also
Soulish.
coming in, so.
Maybe.
Looks like Azir's going for the Rylai's next. I don't think that's very standard on Azir.
I mean, he can at least apply it pretty quickly with his soldiers.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It used to be good, but since Rylai's got nerfed, you know, about a year ago, I haven't seen it much at all on him. It's been very much a more niche item.
Back when, like, literally every mid laner got Rylai's second or first item.
Yeah, and he doesn't even, like, his Q already applies to slow, so he doesn't get, and slows don't stack, so he doesn't get more slows out of that. At least more slow on the Q. He does get more slow on the,
W.
from his W, obviously.
Which is still really good, because his Sand Soldiers will be attacking pretty quickly, so you're just constantly applying a 20% slow.
Yeah.
But it is only a 20% slow.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the math in my head on, like, how, if that would actually manage to get him more autos onto people or not, because 20% slows aren't a ton. Anyways, game goes on. 3k gold lead, or 2.5k gold lead, still for the side of Auburn.
Only 1 kill is the difference, and 2 towers in the lead for Auburn. We got another mountain dragon spawning in about a minute. At least I believe it's another mountain. Auburn don't really want that, since having 2 mountains is extremely scary.
Yeah, that is 2 mountains. Yeah, we've got 37 kills so far in this 29-minute game, so it's been pretty bloody. Kark taking a ton of damage there. Thankfully, he gets like half his life in shields, and then a few heals tossed in as well.
Yep.
Nidalee went for the Zhonya's Hourglass, going for Lichbane next, so going for this bruisery damage build, not going for the Athene supporty build.
It is 30 minutes, so Gathering Storm is actually going to be getting pretty scary. I saw at least 2 procs of it on the side. I wonder how many on the UNC side.
Yeah, no way for us to check secondary mastery, sadly. Oh, Orin ultimate lands onto 3. Huge shockwave does land onto 2, but Ambition doesn't go down afterwards. Bear's ultimate was used on him. Poptroid goes into the middle, pops the zone, he's Hourglass. We'll see if he can survive as the rest of the team comes out. Wild goes on him to keep him alive. Nidalee Spear onto Dravenbot. Dravenbot's going to take a ton of damage and manages to stay alive. Grimnor is the target now, though. He's going to go down. Dravenbot got a kill onto Nidalee. Now he's going to get potentially another kill onto Chooks. He does get that, so Dravenbot gets a double kill on the other side of the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be really scary. Boba Hotep is going to get the kill. Thankfully. If that was like a slightly bigger crit, Bubba Hotep would have gone down, Kark would have gone down.
When was the last time Bubba Hotep exited a fight where his health bar wasn't below 25%?
Great question.
Like,
I'm gonna go with never.
Team fights, yeah.
I don't know, dude. Working hard so far.
But 2 Earths is pretty scary on the side of Auburn. It basically means if you leave them alone with Baron for a second, they can get through basically most of its health and just shred it. Also, another interesting thing, Grimnar got Maw and Sterix. Basically, Riot, a while back in Season 6, mostly because of Graves, they had to change the effects so they were unique from one another. So, basically, one can pop, but both can't pop.
Yeah. I'm not sure which one takes priority. I think it's Sterix takes priority. Yeah,
because Sterix is just like 30% of your current health, I believe. Whereas Maw, you have to go below a certain HP threshold. So that's pretty interesting. I mean, granted, you still definitely want Maw here on Grimnar just to survive spears and
Yep. Yeah. Sorry, I was distracted by something outside of game for a second there. Yeah, it is kind of a weird build though. I remember for a long time, I was like big on Kindred too as well. Points a lot of AD carries.
Ballista, Graves.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of who else.
Yep. I mean, it's just like those AD carries that really want to be sort of in the middle of things. Generally junglers as well, because they wanted to be a bit tankier than a standard marksman would be. Alright, we just see some damage coming in the mid lane. I'm just Josh and taking a lot here, but the heals and shields come out. And he's saying, damage? What damage?
Yep, this is like a pseudo-protective Varus comp, since Pop-Tart is going to be pumping out heals. And then you got Bubba Hotep, and Kark just pumping out shields and the wild growth on him. And he has a GA, so he is actually a pretty tough cracker to kill here.
Yeah. For sure. Nidalee Spear comes out, does hit Azir in the face. Azir turret's gonna go down here. Inner turret's already dead. Looks like Auburn actually does get a Bear's ultimate onto Tom Kench, follows that up with an Orin ultimate, so Tom's gonna go down. This is a 5v4 now, sieging onto the middle turret. Actually, it looks like they're going to turn for Baron.
Yeah, you know someone dies fast if the Tom Kench can't pop his gray health, or Tom Kench dies quickly.
I mean, he popped his gray health, still died.
Well, you know you're doing a lot of damage where if you can pop his gray health.
No, just so much CC. Alright, game points threatening here. Boba Hotep's gotta watch out, does get the kill onto the barrel. Is going to be Baron going down. Our Ambition's in the back line though. They're going to want to take him down before he can do too much. Exhaust comes out. He's going to manage to leap strike away. Righteous Glory popped for Orin, running into people, turning around. Not really sure what he wants to do. Pop-Tart has to back up. That's Baron for Auburn. All 5 managed to live this time.
Yep. Those double mountains kicking in and letting Auburn just shred through that Baron. They grabbed it basically right as Arbition arrived. And if they hadn't had those, Arbition would have had some time to get a nest or possibly steal it.
Yep.
But yeah,
so
good pickup.
Yeah, and great exhaust from Arbition, or on Arbition there, from Kark that time. I think without that, things could have been a little bit different. So. But
it is only a 5k gold lead here for Auburn, which is not huge at all considering what part of the league they are in. And UNCC's comp is going to be scaling up really scary.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I like you said before, Auburn does have 2 Gathering Storms. UNC unknown number.
Well, I assume Dravenbot has Gathering Storm since Sorcery is like the new default secondary on most ADCs, I think.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I don't know, there's no way for us to check though, sadly. I guess we could like do the math on their AD values, technically. Anyways, Auburn Ultimate comes out here. Huge shockwave, does catch Jax as well. He's going to go down here under the turret. Meanwhile, Bear's ultimate chains onto Fuzzy Mangoes. Oh, big stream of shuffle there. There's not, I guess it's just an Emperor's Divide onto Nidalee. They're going to have to stop this push.
The problem with calculating the
Oh, wait, no. Gangplank ultimate comes out, just get the huge slows there. Tristana ulties the Varus away, though. Varus trying to get some damage back onto Krimnar, but he did heal himself. He's going to stay alive. I'm just joshing in a bit of a scary situation there, though. You see, Dravenbot rocket jump and flash in, though. Pops a GA from Varus. He's going to go down immediately afterwards. And Dravenbot's just jumping around saying, hey, this is my game. I'm winning this.
He does have the Mon now, and he is going for a Mercurial Scimitar next, so he is going to have a lot of cover. Plus the QSS effect if he ever gets hit by the bars ulti. That means it's going to be basically impossible to kill Dravenbot if he positions well with the Lord.
Yep. Tahm Kench ultimate available once again. Only catches Krimnar with it, but I think the bigger point there was just clearing the wave. Dragons coming up. That is an Elder Dragon. 2 Drake Elder.
Or an ultimate.
Would I say Tahm Kench?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I've been like scared of doing that this entire game. I don't think I've messed it up yet, but like I knew it would happen eventually. I don't know why those two. It's just the big fat men who want to just like get in the middle of things maybe. Who knows?
An Elder though with 2 buffs isn't the worst, but one of them is Infernal. And just having even more extra AP, especially this late into the game, is actually gonna be scary.
Yeah.
So Auburn is most likely just going to want to turtle a little bit here, stall out that buff. Elder Dragon doesn't last as long as Baron buff.
Yep. Full build Tristana here, 400 attack damage with quite a bit of attack speed and crit chance as well. I think it's 70% crit chance.
Yep.
Yeah. 1.6 attack speed unbuffed.
Or no, it's
still has a
80%
Q
crit.
moves.
It's 70% if
Oh,
they
80?
do Essence Reaver.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But still, once you're at like 70 or 80% chance crit, there isn't too much of a difference because you're basically gonna be critting every auto.
Yeah. No, those are definitely the times when you're like, wait, I didn't crit. Yep. Whereas...
That's when you have an unlucky non-crit.
Yeah.
But another thing to point out as we are going into this late game.
Oh wait. Sorry. Just want to point out, UNC did just get the gold lead back, so.
Okay.
Looking to win this. Sorry, I shouldn't have interrupted you for that. I was just.
Yeah, but since we are going late into this game and we are hitting 5 or 6 items, having the Ornn is nice because you already see the upgraded death cap coming out here for Bubba Hotep, and that is going to give him an extra bit of scaling here. Not to mention, we are coming up to 40 minutes, which is another Gathering Storm pop.
Yeah, Orianna has 814 AP right now.
Gonna give it about 50 more seconds, and it'll probably be, what, 30 higher?
Yeah, we'll see. We are seeing UNC go for the push onto this turret. Not much they can do there. You're gonna want to be careful though. That's a lot of cannon minions. I think that's actually 4 cannon minions in that wave. Or not that waypoint, but that group. Comes the Ornn ultimate. It does hit 2. We'll see if they can follow anything up. It does get eaten, so no damage comes out from the Nidalee Spear there. Varus, unfortunately, not a great poke champion with this build.
So, fun fact, in a few seconds, once we hit 40 minutes, it's gonna be 48 AD or 80 AP for Gathering Storm.
Yeah, we see Gathering Storm on Nidalee and Bubba Hotep. I saw. Did not catch the ones on UNC.
People are coming in at full builds here. So we're gonna see the pink ward slot syndrome coming up real soon. It's not a problem for everyone yet, at least, but it is for some. Mostly UNCCs.
Yep. Should be a void staff coming in from... Actually, doesn't have enough gold for that yet. I'm just going to buy another sorcery elixir.
Also, if you're sitting on a 10-stack Dark Seal, should you sell that for control wards in this situation?
I mean, that's 45 AP, so that's a
It
little
is
bit more
a
valuable than a blasting wand right now.
Yeah.
So
Definitely if you're
probably
sitting
not.
on a Dark
Especially,
Seal.
like, you don't really need... In this situation that... at least in the situation they were in for a while there, they didn't need the control wards. They were just sitting in their base anyways.
Yeah, because it really depends
Now
on
would be a
the-
bit better.
Yeah, because if you're still sitting on a Doran's item like Juxie or just a dagger like Grimnar, then I would argue it's definitely worth it, especially with the dagger since GP doesn't need as much.
Yeah, we do see the Gangplank ultimate come in. One ultimate comes in, but he missed the ram. Oh, Jax or Bear's ultimate came in onto Jax with the Tom Kench. Consume did keep him alive. Wait, it's Devour, right? Not Consume. It is Devour. Consume is a new Q. What is Arbishan doing there? He's taking a ton of damage there, but the Gargoyle Sunplate comes out to keep him alive. Dravenbot looked for some damage. Didn't get anything that's gonna stick though. That said, Baron started up here for UNC Chapel Hill. Arbishan pretty low, but does get the smite on there. Owen's in the middle of it all. It's going to take a ton of damage here, and that's a huge Ember's Divide onto I'm Just Joshing. Still going to take it. Tom Kinch is the first to fall. I'm Just Joshing's gonna get procced here. Pop-Tart has to watch out, taking a ton of damage from the Azir. Actually does get the kill and manages to survive with the Zonias. Dravenbot gets the kill over the wall, though, with a one last crit. Now, Grimnar and Dravenbot, 2 versus 3. Can they do it? Maybe. We'll see. I'm Just Joshing taking a ton of damage, though, but managed to survive. Actually, huge shield there. Stays alive because of the explosive, the Buster Shot.
Yeah, explosive shot's what, the E?
Yeah.
Man, she has 2 shot abilities. Where's your
Yeah, I
Q
was just thinking
shot?
about that.
Or no, it's rapid fire. I think
It's better than, like, if you play World of Warcraft and, like, hunters have, like, steady shot, arcane shot, aim shot.
Wow, played well.
Yeah, no, that's lots of shots there.
Okay,
So, slightly better than that. Thankfully, I've never had to, cast World of Warcraft. Although, I don't think they cast out every ability that gets used there. That would be really frustrating, I have to say.
yeah, I mean, you don't even cast out every ability in the thing. Because it's like this.
True.
Because I think for some second cast abilities, you can get away with just saying the first cast name.
Yep. Oh, that's so scary. Tristana Sword Boots got the Phantom Dancer. She's doing 1400 damage per crit now. She was killing that red buff.
Yeah, this is some at times what
I
you see.
think the Tristana has Gathering Storm because she's a 450 AD now.
Yeah, it has to. Because you do see ADCs sometimes do this late game where they sell their boots for another Zeal item. Basically, you'll have like somewhat similar move speed. It will definitely be slower and you have to position much better. But having the extra crit really helps with your DPS, and he's sitting at over 100% crit, so every single auto is gonna do that 1400.
Yeah.
And
Yep, he's at 110% crit chance. Unfortunately, doesn't get anything past 100.
yeah, only a few champs get a little bit past 110% crit chance. The only one I can think of is Zaya, but that's because of how her attack scales.
Yeah. Maybe I'm not sure about Ashe. I'm not, because her damage scales differently with crit, but I'm not sure if it scales past 100 or not.
Yeah, I know Quinn passive damage, or no, the Quinn passive cooldown scales with crit, so if you go past 100%, it should still keep going down.
Yep. Alright, we're seeing Auburn set up here. I have to watch out for these Van buffs coming out. Owen Ultimate comes down. He's going to toss it out into the area. Jack's going to get hit up, but he pops the Gargoyle Swim Plate and just jumps in. It's a huge stun. Cart goes down real fast. Juicy also taking a ton of damage here. Tristana is going off at this point. Does get another kill onto Bubba Hotep. He's down. That's a kill onto Varus, and that's going to be game here, regardless of the Nidalee kill or not. gonna be a turret going down here. Actually, it looks like they are going to look for the kill on the pop turret. I think we should just kill turrets though.
Really
Yeah,
good run there by UNSC, gonna let them win this series. In the end,
Yeah.
they just kind of outscaled Auburn's comp.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, the Chisano with Gathering Storm at 45 minutes is probably one of the scariest things I can think of. Especially when you just don't have anything that can stick to her. Tom Kent Ultimate, or Devour's coming in to keep her alive.
I mean, even if Auburn had something to stick to her, she had... Well, Dragonbach had so much safety between his itemization and Lord Apollo's Tom Kench.
Yeah. Plus, even like a Emperor's Divide or AoE Jack Stun. Basically just so hard to make anything stick there.